Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you can see this okay. So, we are doing a weekly reading for the energy of November 7th until the 13th. So, I'm working with my tarot and angel cards here. If you would like your own personal reading, you can go onto robinshealing.com. As well, have a full moon healing here on YouTube tomorrow night. That's at 8:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So, you can also check that out. And please make sure you're subscribed to this channel and click the bell button if you want to get more live notifications. So let me know how you're feeling because we do have that full moon and eclipse coming up tomorrow night. So we're already in full moon energy. And so let's see what we can expect. All right. So I'm not surprised this is coming up already. We have Eight of Cups departure. Okay. This is talking about when we need to walk away from something that we've been doing for a really long time. And so I'll just use myself as an example here. This could be a person who dwells on the past. So if something happened and you're emotional, you might focus on that more than the average person. Okay. So that might be a reflection of you as well. So although we're in this Taurus energy, which is all about the earth element, enjoying our food and our drinks, our music, our friends, things like that, it's also a very sensitive time. So if you're feeling like you're isolating a bit more as well, that's something to be mindful of. So maybe it's actually time to start being very social where you haven't been social in a long time. Okay. I feel like a lot of people have lost some of their social skills as a result of needing to isolate from other people. This could also represent someone who is separating from a partnership. This could also be a friendship, but it could have been a toxic relationship, or perhaps you're just going in different directions. Okay. So this could literally mean leaving a job, this could mean leaving a home. There could be death around that as well, because no matter what the situation is, there's a new beginning that needs to start, and it's about you taking action on that new start. Okay. So, right away, what we can focus on this week is how to initiate those new beginnings. And it actually just got really sunny and bright in my space here. So, that feels really good. It's going to be a strong new beginning as well. So, you're guaranteed success in this new space that you're going to be entering because it is. There to teach you something as well. So perhaps the change is coming in because there's something that maybe was self destructive for you as well. This could relate to addictions, patterns of behaviors. Again, as I was talking about the unhealthy ways, we know it's not serving us, but there was some comfort around that. And underneath my playlist, I also have, through rituals and practices, a grief ceremony that you might find supportive if there is something challenging that you're having a hard time letting go of. Okay. Plus, we'll have our healing tomorrow night. So, and I'm also going to be doing a separate video on what this full moon is about. As well, if you're a VIP in my membership group, I am doing theta healing all around the energy of the group and what this full moon is bringing us. So, 10 of Swords endings. Well, no surprise, that's coming up for us as well. That's also about our mental health as well. It feels like our mental health is going to get a lot better soon. So, when we have eclipses, that can represent the next 6 months to a year. So feel free to say hello if you are watching. I'd love to hear how you're feeling and if you're releasing anything underneath this full moon at this time. You can also just check out underneath rituals and playlists my full moon ritual that I have as a general guideline for anyone that wants to write the things down that they're letting go of. And then just make sure you burn that afterwards, okay? So this is talking about somebody who's been through a lot of stuff, and it feels like it could just be as a collective. The last 2 to 3 years has been really heavy for everyone, but it does feel like this Christmas is actually going to be a really good holiday season for a lot of people. I sense that although there's a lot of stuff still going on, travel does feel really good. I feel like people are learning about boundaries. They're starting to feel a tiny bit lighter, not as light as they'd like to feel, but it is improving. Okay. So if you do take action on that next step, it's going to be a really, really good long term start. So this could be, again, up to a year of feeling a lot better. Okay. And then we're going to have new obstacles. But that's why we do this stuff monthly as well when we're working on full moon stuff anyway. All right, sadness, more cups, more emotions, things like that. So this is someone who might have a tendency who, um, as I was already sharing, could dwell, could focus on what they've lost, anything that they did that they're feeling badly about. This might be a great time, as I was just saying, when I do theta healing, I'm releasing negative patterns of behaviors, and then we're replacing that with good energy. So maybe there's a little bit of stress, maybe there's a little bit of tension, maybe there's some stuff going on in your relationships that you're not happy about. And the recommendation when we see this card is to focus on what we do have, bringing light into those situations. Underneath my Robin's Healing support group through Facebook, that's new. I've been doing meditations, and you might find some of those are supportive as well. It's also getting our mindset in the right place. So if you are going through some type of shadow work or a dark time, um, we need to cleanse our energy, absolutely. So that might be bringing some incense in that are supportive. I sell lots of things that I find helpful. Palo Santo is another great thing that we can burn, especially around the full moon when we're doing any type of practices. Full moon bath with lots of crystals and essential oils can be fabulous. So, really bringing in that light and filling up your cup energy wise. And I want to share also that I'm doing a free masterclass this Wednesday. So if you go into robinshealing.com, you can sign up for that as well. I'm doing theta healing around boundaries. So I know that's going to make sense for a lot of people at this time, because if you're making changes in your life that you're not happy with, especially if there's any sorrow in there, absolutely we want to clean that up, because sometimes we can't do it all by ourselves. Okay. Somebody needed to hear that. Receiving is super important. It's your job to make it better. But again, we need others to support us. And this weekend, I was at the Christmas at the Forum in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And I had so many people coming to me who had just lost a loved one, and they were coming over and over and over. And so this card, joy, was really coming up for a lot of people, because as a general theme, we are going through a lot of loss. Okay, so it's our job to celebrate. This Taurus energy really is about the five senses. So how can we bring the things that we want into our environment? So it might be spoiling yourself. It might be inviting friends over to be more social. Even if you're feeling down and you're isolating, it's time to kind of like perk up a bit, do things that you love to do. It's getting deeper into those passions and enthusiasm. It might be doing some of those grounding exercises and meditations, so that when you are around other people, you don't feel as drained, etc. But there is a good energy coming in, and so if you can see that, it's something to look forward to. So it could be as simple as Christmas coming in. I know I've been buying ornaments and things like that. And so if you're a person who likes to give like myself, it's a really fun time to think about thoughtful gifts. And again, you can reach out if you want any gift ideas. I have lots of stuff underneath. Well, I have a lot of stuff through my shop, but underneath my shop, I'm just getting things up there. So, but I have a lot of stuff in my goodie tickle trunk. Okay. I know the lighting's not ideal here, but I wanted to make sure that I got this out early for you guys because it feels really important. Okay, let's go further into the week as the full moon passes. Yeehaw! So, this is really talking about slowing down, planting seeds. So, this is a time where we're letting go and we're also opening up to the new. So, often we want, like, okay, bring on this new beginning, bring on the soulmate, bring on the bank account filling up. Come on, let's bring this new moon in. Could it hurry up? So, and this is saying that focusing on your heart is going to be extremely important. When you're focusing on your heart, you're going to feel like you can breathe. You're less worried about how things are happening and you're allowing. So there's this sense of flow that is really important and not rushing the process. So if you're having a hard time or you're struggling with depression, I feel like crystals can be a good start for you. I'm also feeling like manifestation absolutely will be supportive. And so this is what this card's kind of talking about is when we are able to kind of realign our energy, then we're going to be looking at things from a different perspective. Typically, this talks about when it comes to money, just to be a little bit more content with where you are. So instead of feeling like I don't have, I need more, we can get into panic mode as Christmas starts to creep in financially, whereas this is actually saying that, you know, that we have a lot more than we realize. And so it's about really being happy in the now. And so I can't help but feel like there are some people that need to work a bit more on their throat chakra, which is just trusting themselves and trusting in the process. Okay. So let's see what else is coming up. 10 of Pentacles, really great card for money. Yay. See how quickly energy shifts. So closer towards the end, maybe more towards the weekend. I'm feeling like Friday in all the way into like next week as well. Money feels a lot lighter. Okay. And a lot of it is because we have a lot more people in our lives than we also realize. I guarantee you, if you were struggling financially and you put the energy out there and told other people, a lot of people would want to help you. So if you don't let other people know that you need something, they can't fulfill your needs. So when it comes to your relationship goals, you have to open up to those new starts. It's about inviting new beginnings in. This might be social media, letting other people know, hey, I'm starting to do this. Are you interested? So, if you run a business, you have to tell people what you're doing. You have to let them know that you're looking for X, Y, and Z. All right. So, there's a sharing of your gifts, sharing of your love. Okay. So, as the weekend unfolds, there'll be a more sense of security, but it's also there's more love and abundance. And so as your frequency changes throughout the week, you're going to notice how much better you feel. Okay. So starting off, we're really dumping the cup. Makes sense why I'm offering these free things over the next couple days. I'm also going to be coming on here around 10 a.m. this week as often as I can. Okay, so you can expect me around 10 a.m. doing some more lives, talking a little bit more about the energy. If you need support, just ask it in the chat. Let me know. It's okay if you're a private person. You can just say like I would love like a little message, whatever it is, and I would love to help you guys out. Feel free to also let other people know that I have this channel. I'm looking to spread the word as well. So if you could do that, that would be great. And thanks a lot for taking the time to comment, subscribe, like, and of course, share this out. Bye for now.